First known as the Meadowlands, EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9. At the 36-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. A pickup of 21 on that connection. 1st down, Giants.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 25 yards, the pickup there. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
19 Tiger.
Out of a shotgun, it's Dart. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, New York. His 1st touchdown of the new campaign. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, it's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. On the move past the 40. He's still on his feet. And he will score. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. No problem there on the extra point. Cowboys come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This returnable from the 4. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Hold it ready. Ready? 70 Timberwolf. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Flush to his right.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. The second down throw is incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Open man, that's Slayton. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a first down. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Dart. Open man is the tight end Thomas Fedoni. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards.
At the 32-yard line.
To the air again goes Dart. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Donovan Izaraku in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Third and long, and Dart is going to throw. It's made right side. It's Johnson. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Play fake. Prescott. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 34-yard line, here's second and 8. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 18 yards on the connection. First down, Cowboys.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
To throw is Prescott. Now a screen set up for Blue. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On second down, it's Dak. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
Blue. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Flush to his right. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. Tyler Smith, guilty on that one. From a little further back, here's second and goal. Shotgun snap for Prescott. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
Big play coming up. Third and goal.
Yeah, here we go. Wait,
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And he gets that to Hardman. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on fourth and goal. Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. We're going to go for it on fourth and goal. That's going to be caught, and he's not going to get there. Stopped short, and they turn it over on downs as we get to the end of the quarter. Giants football here to begin the second quarter as they are set to start the drive with first and 10. On the play fake, here's Dart. Out to his right, taking off, and he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
A play fake, now Dart. A pass complete to the tight end, Johnson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. Right, he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Cowboys have it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, And the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing again, Dart. He'll get that to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
12 yards.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19, cover 19.
They'll go play action here with Dart. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Dart gonna throw it again. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's gonna be 3rd down. To the air once more is Dart. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll go, and here's Dart. That's incomplete. Daring Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. First down, Prescott. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Gonna work it to Lamb on the RPO. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
brings up 2nd and
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
2nd down, Prescott. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
to go.
Prescott. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Prescott to throw it on 4th down. That's taken in, and he will get the 1st down. They took a chance, but they convert on 4th and 3.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Jonathan Mingo, the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take 40.
They'll throw again. Dak. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Giants come up with it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. 2nd and 7.
Ready. Hawk 7.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Out of shotgun, it's Dart. A throw right side is intercepted. Dak going to give this to Blue. He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. Tyler Newman is there for the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here we go.
Pistol now for Prescott. Left side, caught by Lamb. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A run with Blue. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. An injured player down there, and that's the man they can't afford to lose. It is indeed Dak Prescott. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. on 3rd and long. It's Jones. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Auburn's kick is good. And the Cowboys get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On 1st down, Dart. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. 2nd and a yard. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Kicking time, the field goal unit out for the Cowboys. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Cavante Turpin on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Yeah! What do you think? Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. He gets it to Jonathan Mingo. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that 1st down mark, but they're going to mark him just short. So 3rd down coming up.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, the veteran Brian Anger on to punt for Dallas. That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. A gain there of 27 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Giants.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Go! 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready? 19.
Throwing. Dart. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Set. Cowboy 80.
Throwing is Dart. He's got it inside the 5. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Here's Dart. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Giants. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Now, the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with blue. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Abdul Carter. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Jones. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. Play fake. Now Dart. That that one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Throw here down the field will fall incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And this ball incomplete on third down. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. So on fourth down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. Back deep to receive the explosive Cavante Turpin. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. On first down, Jones. He's got the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. We'll mark him down just shy of the 40. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
That is Ferguson in motion. On first and 10, here's Jones. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. On the ground, it's Blue.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. We go three tight ends here on first and 10. Dart. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From 29. Here's second down and 4. To throw is Dart. To the outside, complete to Johnson. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. Set to go now on first and 10. Now Dart. Right back to Johnson. He's done it again. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
1918, 72.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. on EA Sports. On play action, it is Dart. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Giants first down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple-possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
19, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, Mustang 19.
Now the shotgun. It's Dart. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, New York. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the fourth quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. An opening past the 30. Still on the move. A tremendous return. He's already got him in field goal range.
That's just a lack of contain here by the kickoff team. You have to at least be able to slow him down. But he's able to get a good head of steam going up that right side. And he's finally forced out of bounds, but not until he gets to the other side of midfield.
That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. It's second down.
He's really struggled with his accuracy all game long, and when you look, Mike, I think he's had some opportunities downfield to connect with his guys, and it's one of the biggest reasons they find themselves trailing here late in this game.
Quick toss into the hands of Lamb. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Jones going to try and throw on third down. For the pylons, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Jaden Blue, touchdown Cowboys. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a 2-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this 2-point conversion here to tie it up.
All right, so the Cowboys set to go for 2.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
To throw is Jones. And he will get into the end zone for 2, and this game is tied.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
32-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here we go, sack.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
Set up. 70 Lions. 7 Pirates.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He's got his man complete to Johnson.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late. There's always a question about these first-round picks, Mike. How fast do they adjust to the NFL level following their success in college? And we can see flashes here. They think they've got themselves a future star in the making. We got a great example of it in this play.
Viking 18.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. This one taken in by Hyatt. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. 3rd and a yard.
Let's go now. Go.
On the give, it's Tracy. They'll mark him down there at the 33, but that is good enough. A run gives him a 1st down.
Just a good, solid run here on 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. This is where you really need to be able to lean on that offensive line. They come through, and they're able to keep this drive alive.
On 1st down, Dart. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice game.
Dart going to throw it on 2nd down. It's made right side. It's Johnson. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
15 yards on the play.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
1st down and 10 yards to go.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready? Cougar 19. Ready?
They'll run here. Oh, yeah. A 2nd effort, and he is in. And Scattaboo. Touchdown, New York. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole. as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
The crowd at MetLife on their feet for 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jones. To the outside, looked in by Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked up by Bobby Okereke.
Jones pass. Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Scatterbo. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Here's a 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12. Let's go. At the 17-yard line.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Forced out wide. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
I'm a big fan, Mike, of quarterbacks willing to take chances. I don't want my guys sitting there scared to throw the ball downfield. But as always, it does come with a little bit of balance. He tried to get that one all in one throw and just doesn't get quite enough pace on it, and it ends up going the other way.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Jones to throw on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Moving to his right. incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2.
I just want to rock. Body of the Damn.